everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with the secrets of Dumbledore. Something in Dumbledore. I always forget the name of it, but I'm gonna put timestamps in the description. Also, we'll send also in the description, gaming channel description down below. I'm trying to have this line up with Hogwarts Legacy. But speaking of Hogwarts Legacy, that's why I got the timestamps. I'm gonna be reacting to this gameplay showcase, and then we're gonna get to the movie. Basically, when I'm recording this, we still got like a month and a half left in 2022. I don't know what's hopefully good things going on when, you know what I'm saying, this video drops. Also, note the future me. Y'all not gonna know what I'm talking about, but it's around the time when we use that term for like that pre-order and for that, you know, that fumble back in the past. Tell me it's good, bro. Tell me it's good. Anyways, that's enough talking. I'm ready to jump into this, but before we do, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Remember, timestamps in the description down below. So it's gonna be the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase, and then it's gonna be the movie. And then also, gaming channel description down below. Around the time this video drops, Hogwarts Legacy, some gameplay should be in the gaming channel, man. I ain't never really know life a game like that, but this gonna be one of them. I've been waiting for this. Yes, sir. It's upsetting me that I heard that there's not gonna be, you know, any Quidditch. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Granted, you can still add it in later.
What's up, everybody?
What up, my boy?
Welcome to the first Hogwarts Legacy gameplay stream. I'm Chandler Wood, community manager here
you
at
Slytherin? Bet.
And we've got a lot of really exciting stuff to show you today. But before we get into showing you the game and gameplay, I have a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce you to.
I need that chalice.
Community guest host.
I need that goblet, bro.
He brings you the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. He's the local Merlin conspiracy theorist.
Guilty as charged. Yes.
One half of Expecto Go,
Yes.
James Whitehead.
Thanks, Chandler. Yes. I'm James Whitehead of Expecto Go.
So I'm guessing everyone just got their colors on besides the Slytherin.
Legacy content, and I am one half of Expecto Go. The better half, my wife Sue, represents that other half. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Avalanche Software, for inviting me. I cannot wait to go over this game. Like, I just got to say that.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. And we've got two people from the studio, just two of the many people bringing this thing together. The magic of Hogwarts Legacy. Game director Alan Tu.
Hello, everyone.
And senior environment artist and Hogwarts
Got a
expert,
fellow Ravenclaw.
So thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedules right now to sit down with us to help us show everybody gameplay. So what we're going to be showing you today, first, the character creator, because you're
yes, sir.
Legacy, and
you know what I'm saying?
You have to create yourself when you get into to get into Hogwarts and bring your whole authentic self to Hogwarts. So we're going to show you that character creator. Then we're going to dive into.
Please have some good black hairstyles, like.
It's just a small tour of Hogwarts, right? Because Hogwarts is huge. Hogwarts is really big. So we're going to be showing you a little bit, but it's still a lot. So, and finally, ending up with combat. A little taste of combat,
I need
a little
that.
taste of how all that works.
Let's go.
Just a little taste, yeah.
I don't need the super crazy, you know what I'm saying? I just need to know if I could go places when it comes to the tour. But I need to see the combat for show and the character creation.
This character creator, and James, with you here, we wanted to.
I love all the props in the background.
Let you create this character. So, Andrew.
Wait, y'all see me Deathly Hollows in it?
Gameplay capture today.
The movie reaction, I'll be in my Ravenclaw
Oh
gear.
Sorry, I won't break anything. All right, so what are we looking at right here on this screen?
These are your presets. So a lot like other games, there's some initial settings that you can choose for your character that just kind of get them into like the ballpark of what you want to be, who you want to be, and what you want to change.
Oh man!
And then once you're in that ballpark, all the other tabs let you dial that in, be exactly who you want to be. It's our goal with this is to make sure that for anyone that fantasized about bringing
There we go. Little some.
That they feel like they have the options in order to represent.
Usually they be like, all right, you're either white, tan, or you're like dark as shit. There we go. Okay.
Do you mind?
Kind of brown skin with it. All right.
Put myself in here right quick.
It's all about you
Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's me.
There we go. Over
here. That's me
yes,
right
sir.
There. All right, so that's the one.
We're pretty close, but let's look
some
at
decent hairstyles. Okay.
You know, play around with some of these options, like really.
All right, so what are we looking at with this option over here with the tab? I see face stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of the different faces that you saw in the previous screen, all those faces are choices that you have here. So you can, now you're just kind of getting into the details in your face shape and your skin color. And then because we knew a lot of people going right in are going to want it right away, even though it's an option later in the game, you can collect different types of glasses, put them on later. We give you some options right up front if you want to have glasses for your character.
Oh man, oh my gosh, look at the structure of the faces with this. Wow, you guys thought of crazy. I like that.
And it looks so crisp.
Skinny, but I think we'll go that. I think we'll go that route. And down here is this.
Those are your glasses there. Yeah.
No sir.
Oh, so we started.
We got some hairy shit. Like, stop it.
Oh.
Let me see that other one. At least look at the other one. Thank you.
Yeah, so through the course of the game, there's a lot of different options that you'll keep unlocking.
Okay.
So as part of kind of like gear for the character.
Okay, bet.
Lots of different classes. There's even masks. There's all kinds of things over the course of the game.
I like how it's all Victorian era, though.
Yeah, right up front.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad, y'all.
All right, so now, we can go leak on this one with the hair.
Hold on, go to the bandana one.
I'm here just like dreaming about my different characters.
Oh my gosh. The thing I'm always amazed by whenever I see any aspects of Hogwarts Legacy's character creator is just the texture. And like you even
I see it.
The hair moving around. Yo, that kind of looks like Hermione a little bit. I'm not even gonna just like I'm not fretting. And we can just go. Can I go like Tonks purple or green a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yo, this is so cool. Oh, I like that. That is cute. Oh, okay, so
hold on, that's look kind of smooth. I don't really mess with dress like that, but that shit look kind of smooth right there.
I wanted silver tips, so that was the closest I got to any color. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you literally can bring yourself, like.
All right, yeah, I see. Okay, appreciate it.
And different hairstyles here. All right, so
because what other like other games it'd be like you have bald, the fade, small afro, cornrows, and dreads. Those are like the 6 ones. They might add like a 7th or 8th maybe. Okay.
Yours. Yeah.
I'm finna give me some Anakin shit.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Click the last one. Or the second last one.
Those are my favorite.
That's all right.
Yeah,
let me get that. Yeah, I'm about to be on the Anakin shit.
Kind of just like tough. So now we're over here.
Yes, sir.
You guys, this is so sick.
Oh, eye color. Okay.
Again,
they got some red ones.
You know, really like dialing in that face to really get your.
I don't know.
Finna be looking like Voldemort in the books, man.
My facial features now, just like, yeah, I kind of have a big face. Yeah, my eyebrows kind of sit kind of low. But I mean, literally, you have so many options just starting the game. I feel like I'm going to be here like forever.
You and me both.
And then this final tab here, this is where you
can
bring
okay
your
with
character together. You know, this is where you finalize everything. You're not choosing
that's
your
it?
house here.
Okay.
That's not yet.
That was
I can't like, you know what I'm saying, get my build right. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone can't be like super short or super tall or super skinny, super fat. Voice, okay, bet. Oh, and you can change. All right, bet. Difficulty. Okay.
But you know, here's where you bring you choose voice 1 or voice 2, which is more kind of a masculine or a feminine voice, and then even within that, changing your pitch, the pitch slider.
It's a subtle slider, but you can hear it.
That was quite something.
And so you can kind of make out the differences. But yeah, you choose which kind of voice that you want. You'll be selecting your difficulty here. For today, we'll just go normal because Andrew's going to be taking us through some of the experiences with combat later.
And we can talk a little more about difficulty, with combat and how that plays in. But I think the important thing here is, like, if for people who aren't gamers especially, story mode is a way to get into this without being worried about, like, oh, do I need to be good at games? Like, no, just enjoy this game.
Now we'll put expecto, then go. We're good. Awesome.
And then whether you want to be witch or wizard. What do you think?
You gotta,
creator, we're good?
I'm good. Let's explore Hogwarts and let's get into some.
All right. Through the magic of using a dev kit, we're going to be loading up a save a little later in. So that we can show you more about Hogwarts and give you that taste of combat. All right, Andrew's got some gameplay pulled up for us here. We are starting out.
I seen like maybe like a minute or two in.
Everything that you see in it are slottable spells, so we upgrade or that we just want on the controller at all times, and Revelio is one of those. That's but we do want to make sure there's still some goodies left to share with everyone.
I think it was like right after.
That you're going to be.
Yeah, I remember that.
The green bar is your with a kind of overhead view of where you are.
Because it was in a different video. I thought there were two different videos.
Hogwarts and beyond, out in the world, and for those fans out there that aren't a huge fan of minimaps, because we know they exist.
I was just about to talk about the minimap.
Turn on or off different elements.
I try to do that like if I do like a trailer reaction, and like have it where it's like where it's like a little transparent.
Also, Andrew's giving us a good look over here. I want to call out. I'm a big fan of the bedside tables in the dormitories. Very nice.
Okay, this is where yeah. This is like where I stopped at right here.
And I'm calling out here. This is unique music that you're hearing.
It's like 5 in the morning. I'm not about to watch it then.
Go back to those common room videos we released. You'll notice the music's a little bit different, and that is entirely intentional.
We just want to welcome you to your common room in every single
Listen,
house.
the Hufflepuff is the last house that I'll be in, but this should look clean.
I mean, beautiful design. We could spend like the entire rest of the stream just in the common room here and talking about it, and I'm sure
I want the whole tour for every single common room.
All the details come from J.K. Rowling's writings for this common room. The round doors, the hanging vines, even the dancing badgers on the fireplace.
Didn't they show like
very, very earthy.
the house elves,
like elements for each
and the
of
kitchens
houses, right?
in the trailer, or am I tripping?
Ravenclaw's air, Gryffindor's fire, and Slytherin's water. We really leaned into that for each common room.
What you say?
Like elements for each of the houses,
Yeah,
right? Like
Hufflepuff is earth, Ravenclaw's air, Gryffindor's fire, and Slytherin is water. We really leaned into that for each common room.
Wow.
So it feels earthy. We've got a little earthen passageway. That's what we were. Hopefully, it should feel very familiar.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But I know you don't want to leave, but we're gonna be leaving.
Thank you. I understand. Whoa, the sound effects though. Like looking back at the past music, but kind of hearing how Hogwarts is now. That's so cool.
It's tactile.
Yeah.
Andrew's going to make use of one of our spells, Revelio.
Use Revelio right here because there's a little magic going on.
You notice a little something. Yeah. So these are something that we kind of interchangeably call Revelio pages or lore pages, and you'll notice a bunch of things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
You see that we got some XP for it,
Mhm.
and you can also see that we've advanced something called like a field guide challenge up in the corner. So I want to talk about that a little bit. So we had to ask ourselves.
There's another one right there. Come on.
Continue. I'm sorry.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there.
Yeah.
But in our game, we had to answer the question, we're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we catch up to the other students?
Okay.
And so we have an answer.
Bro,
to that
just
question,
chilling.
And it's given to you by the staff. So there's something that we call the Wizard's Field
I'm gonna be honest, I was not big on peeves in the
The Wizard's
books.
Field Guide is how you
Besides,
guys
like when Fred and
interact
George
with
left.
the other students. So Andrew, if you hit pause for me up here before you push forward.
Granted, I wanted anyone to go against Umbridge. Like,
Wow.
That's your
ooh,
Wizard's
okay.
Field Guide, and you can see your house kind of
Right,
crest
in the middle,
overlaid
yeah.
over it.
Okay,
Right? And you
okay.
can see that on your level.
This video is about to be long as shit, like the longest video I ever
This
posted.
magical property of looking out into the world around you, and the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors
So
have
cool.
granted it to you as a late 5th-year student is because they want it to help you catch up to the other kids. And its magical property is to discover different opportunities to learn and grow all around you. So the way it works is, as you discover gameplay in the game, it actually recognizes that as a challenge, which is kind of
On the bottom.
locked into there.
Okay.
And Andrew, if you go in there, you'll see different types of challenges that are combat challenges, quest challenges,
Wow.
exploration challenges, and you can see field guide pages are on there as well.
Yeah.
1%. We unlocked that one field guide page.
That entire category is one of the ways that the book itself kind of fills out into the school and spills out into the school and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different things to do around the school that you're actually going
so
to
cool.
interact with to help you grow as a wizard and practice your spells. And so that thing that we just saw is not just a field guide challenge and a way to earn XP. It's also something that that players can use to learn about the school as they're traveling around. They spot these little secret facts, and they can kind of play a little bit of a game, discovering all of them. And there are over 100 field guide pages just in Hogwarts alone.
Depending on how it is, I might just. This might be just one of the only games that 100%. That's a lie. Probably 100% the Warriors. Probably.
The flame just ignites right there, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel points there. House hourglasses. We had to.
Okay.
How much fun was it designing those and putting all
Oh, they're
those in
gorgeous,
there? But
but they're just like in the
Ooh.
books,
Yes.
right
It's
next
a
to the
nod
Great
to lore.
Hall.
it's a nod to
Yeah.
lore. House points is not a core mechanic or system in the
Yeah,
game.
we didn't turn it
narratively.
into like a gameplay system, but it's definitely present throughout our narrative. And there are lots of choices where we want to nod to things that aren't necessarily gameplay systems, but we nod to them as part of the narrative.
Over to the right
Part of the
there,
wizard
Andrew
world.
was teasing. That's the Great
Great
Hall
Hall.
over
Yeah.
through those doors. Again, we're not going there. He's just kind of like, no.
Cool.
I know it's not, but why does that look like
It's another
Dumbledore?
collectible page, just again showing you like just these things around Hogwarts that you can do and pick up and.
That's a shot straight from the trailer too. Just that part right there. I recognize
We
that.
might be giving you a little fan service here with callbacks to those. So,
And this must be summertime, because I noticed these are the summertime windows. These windows will change with the seasons.
Yeah, the detail they put in this is kind of. I get surprised by it all the time.
That's
didn't
a
even know that was a
sentient
thing.
magic castle.
This should look clean.
Oh man. And we're going out. Look at that.
This is where the students.
My
are normally
God.
play, just kind of chill out, play, meet each other outside the Great Hall before and after meals.
and I love the way that when the castle interconnects to that it interconnects outside, inside. There are pathways on both sides of things, so you really get a sense of scope to how big this castle is.
And when you see things like you'll notice a bridge over there. That's a place you can go to and cross. Like
Yeah.
everything that you see is a place that you can visit.
Wow.
We put a lot of effort in making it feel really alive, not just with student population, but even just the greenery and stuff in Scotland.
Yeah.
And this castle.
It's not a big deal, but is there a jump button?
Just kind of
Granted,
broad,
you already know what I'm thinking. Like, if I wanted to just jump off that cliff.
that landscape, that's
This
Scottish.
location might look a little familiar to you.
Nah, but I was just thinking, like, could I jump on the thing and get a better look?
From the Spring ASMR, and yes, so that puzzle right there, that view, Andrew is taking us right back to
I am
that.
going to tell Andrew not to interact with that puzzle and to keep moving on. We can't spoil everything. We can't give you everything, right?
Hogwarts
So-
contains a lot of secrets.
Oh my God.
But this is this grand entryway right here coming down into a really kind of central area.
Yeah, we're coming upon the central hall, and we pointed out the greenhouse outside, and we'll notice when we get down there that it's on the right.
This is a big hub of the school. Like it's a big castle, but it is
Like that little bell.
very long.
I thought,
Grand
you know
Central
the
Station.
iPhone, like,
Each direction,
text message alert. That's what I thought that shit was.
Transfiguration Courtyard, the library straight ahead. So it's kind of the hub
Oh my
of
God.
a lot of the castle.
Even the color, visually, you can just tell, okay, green,
Oh, green, go that
greenhouse,
way.
oh my God.
A lot of it'll be subconscious, but
Yeah.
it'll help you really learn the castle and feel like you know your way around.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still get pretty lost in it
It
on a
is a
daily
castle.
basis. It's a castle.
Great point.
I love that Andrew's definitely teasing a lot of things here. I'm noticing he's swinging the camera this way and that.
Yeah.
He's got this grin on his face over there that's just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
from
doing.
the reveal trailer. There's that dragon. Oh my god.
This is another location where the students will gather, and just kind of chill out.
And an opportunity to talk to somebody, get a
Yeah.
quest giver here.
Oh, yeah,
Is
actually about to
everything
do
all
it?
right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
So those kind of side quests are really, it's a cool way to interact with your fellow students, with perhaps other teachers, with, various things like that, as well as teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts, I think. There's
in
a
this
little
case,
bit of that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the students are a way to kind of like flesh out the school opportunities around it, what we can do, and then those interactions, different interactions with different characters can also offer different choice points for the player, and then some of those things can affect things game wide. Some of these affect characters' lives, the ending of the game.
And sometimes it's just about you being a little bit.
Okay, waypoints. I need that for sure.
Absolutely. So the scale really varies, but those opportunities exist.
Wow, look at this.
So, a couple things we need.
Dark arts.
Power.
Waypoints. We got that. Cool.
In the castle, just visually, you come in here and just the richness of
It's
it.
very, very unique to.
But we gotta make sure checkpoints is cool.
Notably, a younger student.
Yeah, she looks like a first year or an 11-year-old.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
Hell no.
Sylvia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand.
Whoa.
And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Ew.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I done the same. Wow.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I love that interaction with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can feel for her. You can be a jerk to her. You can be like, Gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean.
Yeah, and your opportunities to be mean there aren't over. So,
they continue.
That's a good example of the
Gobstones too. I know people are gonna ask. Gobstones playable? They mentioned it, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Gobstones is one of the things that is not playable in the game. I know we've had to rip the Band-Aid off on a few things. Honestly, it's it's an amazing thing on the franchise how many things about this like speak to us as fans and that we want to turn into gameplay. And there were calls that we had to make over the course of production of kind of like which things we will and won't include in the bucket, just kind of for the overall
Wizard's chest.
Those are things that aren't featured.
Yeah.
A wizard's chest would have been fire. That would have been fire. Imagine just being in the common room chilling. You just play wizard's chest. Like, bro, that shit would have been. Oh my gosh. I feel maybe I don't know. Maybe it's we don't know enough about it, and like it's I don't know. Ain't it like just regular chess?
Yeah.
But
Every single time
I don't know, bro.
We regretted because we couldn't include it.
But that shit would have been fire.
Figure out a way to make sure that it was included in the narrative, included in the stories. Make sure that there's a way to kind of like acknowledge it, touch it, you know, and make it feel like it's definitely part of the world.
Kind of like when you like play San Andreas and then like and like you go like play the little arcade machines.
I was like, we're in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I recognize that staircase to the left where we were just at as it was walking by. I also recognize the dragon at the very top. Oh my gosh.
Being in a classroom, I think this is a good opportunity to talk about how classes work, because we've gotten a lot of questions about that. Is it a schedule-based system? Is it so tell us how classes work.
Yeah, so ultimately decided not to go the sim route. So I think like one of the speculations was, is there time of day? And, you know, that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of day?
There is a day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but everything is very narrative-based, and so there's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative. Each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure. So there are mainline things that the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of
something like this is always to be best in the line of like Bully. Game and channel description down below. Granted, I didn't finish it. I kind of like rage quit because like I finally finished a hard mission and my game froze. Like
ways to kind of interact with the environment and just engage with the world, and you know, maybe down there sipping some tea with
Victorian high society.
High society.
And it's no wonder you like this area because we built it for like the purebloods and the Slytherins.
Oh, come on.
Well, like speaking of lived in, like
shit is
the
beautiful.
sound effects again, the chatter of the communication that's happening and the footsteps, like it just makes it feel more alive.
Little events like that, brooms going
I
by
just saw
overhead.
a broom go by. Love that. The data tower was one example, but no two hallways should look the same in Hogwarts. It has a lot of personality. Every hallway should be a little bit different, and that's mostly to help orient the player, help you not get lost. But this is Hesperus Hall. That's a little nod from the Marauders, a name that came from the Marauders map. But every hallway will have a little bit of a different personality and
personality. I like that because it does like Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own. Character.
I was about to say, was that about to be the first door that like they go to that doesn't open?
Sentient castle full of magic for hundreds of years. It's going to kind of grow and develop. I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters.
Speaking of magic, Mr. Magic himself.
Oh, please.
You know, we talked about building on lore too. I know there's that statue over to the side. That's
you know who that is?
Lachlan the Lanky, and he's got his Bowtruckle friend. And I think if players don't know, there's another Revelio page there.
Yeah, there's a map of Argyllshire. We know the fat lady. hides there.
Hides behind it. That's right.
The third book. But sometimes a hallway has personality by how it looks, or we just passed a music hallway where the portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the sound makes it really unique.
All right, I gotta call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are at the owlery. We're looking directly at the owlery.
I was gonna say it, but I wasn't even about to temp and fucked it up and mess it up, bro.
I love the
Ow, ow.
going down that.
Great call.
I'm done.
I also love that as I one of my favorite things about just kind of going around on the outside of the school is that all those things that I see are places that I can go to, that I can visit. I just love that sensation knowing that is real.
I love the Scottish countryside.
We're kind of closing out our mini tour of Hogwarts, and again, it was but a fraction of this enormous castle. But we're closing it out here in the Clock Tower, so another recognizable location.
Yeah.
But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret, not so secret dueling club, is that the students have put together. Professors definitely know about it, but they think they're being clever. And it's run by this Lucan Brattleby here.
Who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that that he's running things.
He looks like, well, from right here, let me see.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
Never mind. It's ought to be like he looks like I forgot his name.
That would be wonderful.
Cameron.
All your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of
It's
them,
Cameron something, dude.
It's a really good opportunity to now jump into combat, because really in the
Rest
game,
in
this is
peace.
gonna be,
That's what it looked like at first.
you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way and in a new way. For me personally, this was where the game like really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So we've set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute according to kind of the iconography on the top. Now, what we see on the top is the Accio spell, followed by 4 what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There are certain spells that the wizards kind of like use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold
R2 and down?
instead, you can see how the diamond
okay.
expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts.
Yeah.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, then all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells, pretty much instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat, I need to be able to access things very rapidly.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again, you can see cooldowns on the spells that he's using on the wheel.
Okay,
as you
but
progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things, like cooldowns through your talents, different things that allow you to kind of like juggle and adjust and update those things. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them, and that's how you access all this.
Oh man, looks like we're about to get some action over here.
Yeah. So this is a great way to kind of learn how to pull things together,
So you
pull
use
those
Leviosa
combos
right
together.
Here. Yeah. Tap, Accio, tap, tap, tap. Awesome.
Well
Good
done,
job,
Andrew.
Andrew.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean,
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I think now we can take on something a little more challenging. It's going to shoot back.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
We're on a PS5 dev kit here, so we're going to be able to kind of pause the action and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there is about to be a lot going on.
Okay.
here you can select if you want to fight with somebody else, some of your
the other
classmates.
students.
But in this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
So apparently you've got quite the reputation because they've got you up against 3 people.
3, yeah.
Damn.
Off the jump.
Golly.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in.
One of them's just like, I thought I get over.
You're not the only one that has Protego and the ability to deflect. The enemies do too. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters. And you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we kind of put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are, I'm forgetting the other one, all this control spells. And so those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields that enemies can use. That way it rewards kind of like that close attention that you're paying on things.
We've got this paused here now, and you can kind of see all the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head, each of the different
Looking like some
shields,
Doctor Strange shit.
Kind of give us a breakdown of what's going on.
Give us a breakdown of different things that you're saying. So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and health. And so, you know, as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. The halo over your head, whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming. If you see the halo, it means there's an incoming attack, and if you tap the triangle button by default, then that you'll be able to deflect that attack that comes in and off with the Protego.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and like hits things up and kind of breaks things off walls too.
But also, if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect. It also deflects and turns around with a counter attack simplify that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character,
Sitting there thinking dueling, bitch. I was about to say parry, like.
If someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person that you're comboing.
Back into gameplay here. Andrew's gonna pretty handily.
Y'all got fucking bodied.
Other students off here to win this duel.
How fast it is. It's like a dance.
That's a trip to the hospital wing, like.
We really felt like in the movies, there's almost like it's kind of like there's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great distance.
That's a good call.
I was just talking about sword fighting.
A lot of things that we had to do with our controls and combat system in order to kind of capitalize on that idea that's pretty unique to the Wizarding world.
Yes. Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
That is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now, for what we wanted to show you. Character creator, tour of Hogwarts, and just that little taste of combat. But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. You know, so leaving the castle, going out here.
More owls confirmed.
Owl mail. Oh, there's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls. But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts to the world beyond Hogwarts. And
Ain't that we're fucking. Hold on.
Today, but we will definitely be taking you.
Is this? Okay. Okay.
A little glimpse at the scale of the castle back there. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here, but I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that you've seen. But I think, James, you may have a few other questions here at the end of things. So while we're done with what we're showing on the gameplay side, I know there's a few things that you want to pick Alan and Boston's brains about.
I would love that, 'cause there's a lot. All right, so some of these questions we did pull from the community. secretly, but I do it for the community. So,
And also from, I mean, going through this, I
Based
feel like
off
they're
of- yeah.
you've come up with some things you want to talk a little more about. I'm sure.
elaborate on, because we went through character customization, Hogwarts itself, and even combat. So
Come on, bring up Quidditch.
Like for the both of you guys, will we be able to go back and change our character creation if we don't like it?
So not everything, but there are certain things with hairstyle, hair color.
Yeah, that's why hairstyles and accessories
kind of like
probably.
core shapes,
Okay.
you know, like with the body and face, not after the fact.
Okay.
But there are lots of things. There's kind of like a barber shop in Hogsmeade. that you
Exactly,
go to,
like that makes more
and
sense.
outside
There's a
of
wizard
there,
barber,
you
right?
customize, yeah.
You could change your hair color for holidays or something.
Oh my gosh. That
And just
would be so cool.
twirl a wand.
The game features
You got a
lot
fresh
of,
fade.
appearance customization
Mhm.
in it. So there's a ton of options there. But that's in terms of like your character and stuff that you have, the character creator. It's like a smaller set of what you saw there.
Okay. Gosh, awesome. Next question. What kind of leisurely activity can we do? Can we study with our free time? I mean, what will we be doing just hanging out in all
Is that one just
Because,
spinning by itself? Is it
as you
floating?
progress through the game, there's a bunch of different missions that open up. Most
Yeah.
of them are driven by different characters' personalities. You know, some of them want help getting up the hijinks, or some of them want to just explore secrets in the castle
Right,
because
right.
there are new secrets in our castle to explore. And so, so I think there's a bunch of things to do. And when it comes to class, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just kind of like the mainline stuff. There are kind of like extracurricular assignments, some of which are optional, some of which are kind of like blockers for main mission. Kind of like you
Okay.
can't go on this mission
Right.
until you have the spell, and then the spell is open. You know,
Right.
the assignment and how you complete it
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with your professor. And so there are opportunities to study, so to speak, like with
Right.
that.
Right.
But they do all take the form of our mission structure. Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier. Wow. Let's get into some combat right quick. Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal?
Spells have different levels, or are they all equal? I'm trying to think of how to describe that. So each spell has kind of like its own core identity and what it does in the game, with regards to both kind of like puzzling, world exploration, and enemy combat and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then it's through the talent system,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
When you go into that, it's kind of like each of those spells has ways to kind of like advance, grow, and change.
Okay.
And as you spend talents, in some cases, it even changes like the way you approach the battlefield and things like that. So I'd say that's no more true than with like dark arts, for example. And as you go down that line and you kind of play around with those talents, it really does start to kind of like affect even how you approach combat and how you think about the battlefield.
I won't be touching the dark art stuff, but
Come
I
on,
know many of
I'm-
you
I'm-
guys will be.
Maybe I need
Yeah, exactly. I'm.
Second playthrough, yes. Dark Hufflepuff coming. Hashtag soon. I want to close off with this question, and this will be for everybody, and we'll start with Boston. With this game that you guys have been working on for however long, and the excitement you guys have, what's one aspect of Hogwarts Legacy that you are excited for the fans to experience? Boston.
I think I'm just excited for the fans to play through the world, specifically the castle, and maybe go read those books again. I hope that whether you're already a fan and love this game, or this is your first introduction into the world, I hope you just point at each other in the best way possible. And I'm just excited for fans to get to finally go to Hogwarts and feel like they can own it.
Been waiting.
I've lived
It's like all this shit is happening at the same time, bro. I don't know if I was talking about this when Hogwarts was like announced. Actually, I might have talked about it, but it was like you had Hogwarts, you had Spider-Man. I feel like it was maybe something Star Wars. Was it Star Wars? I think maybe it was that Marvel's Avengers. I didn't even get the shit, bro.
It's a great place to live. Official 5th year.
It's really funny because I want to give a different answer, and I will. But I actually feel like the most honest answer is really similar. Because my favorite thing when running around playing the game and getting to know, you know, Hogwarts the way Boston knows it, because she knows the school and the lore better than I do, and thank God, right? Because you want the person architecting it to really know that. But when I rewatch the films or I'm rereading passages from the books, there's a different relationship to those things having played the game.
Right.
And so it's really looking over the edge and seeing location. I'm like, oh my God, I'm right there. And in the movie saying, I know what's around that corner in the film. Like if you go down this way, there's actually a thing over here, and there's this person.
I think I was gonna say that earlier. I was like,
and it just adds all
is that where Malfoy got punched in the mouth by Hermione?
So you know what happens.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
You did something.
And then the quick answer, just to have something different, is I just love being on a broom. I just love looking at the whole world and just being like, okay, I can just go.
I can go there.
That vantage point,
There's just something exhilarating about it that feels very different in that kind of open air and on that thing. It just like, it's kind of incredible.
And wrapping it up, you know, for me, it's just bringing the community together with it and sharing those stories, because it is your story, and you are going to be writing. You know, this is your unique experience within this, and even within the things that are the same, it's going to be your unique experience. It's different from mine. It's different from. We're all approaching it from different places, and I think that's going to be really cool the way that everybody brings those things together. All right, and that's everything that we have to show you today. I know maybe it wasn't everything you wanted to see, but it was a whole lot of stuff. Character creator, little mini tour of Hogwarts there, just a small part of it. A little bit of combat. And we do have some more stuff coming up for you in the future. Hogwarts Legacy releases on February 10th, 2023. It's available for pre-order now, but that's going to do it from us. We're going to leave you with a little something else, but for now, bye.
Hold on, you said, what's that little something else, man? Is it like another trailer? Those murals kind of reminded me of like the Mortis gods, the Star Wars, the Clone Wars. Don't make me choose between a hippogriff or a broom. I'm getting deluxe edition. Unless that's just like super crazy. And I'm probably gonna get like on different like consoles depending. I typically play on PS4. I think it's on PS4, PS5, and then like Xbox One and Xbox Series X. I think it is. But if everything's just like great on PS4, then I'm gonna stick with that. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to, you know, play PS4. And if it's like buggy and shit like that, and like, oh, the PC version's way better, or maybe like the PC version has a whole bunch of like mods and shit like that, like you could like how like where it's like GTA, where it's like Left 4 Dead, where it's just like years and years. Like Left 4 Dead, the last one came out like 2009, over 10 years ago, and the community's still lit because of mods, like Anakin says.
This is where the fun begins.
Alright, y'all, we back with it. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't know, like 5 days after I recorded that little Hogwarts Legacy. Game and channel description down below. I'm recording this in November, but when this video dropping, it should be in like, you know, February. You know, aligning the date with Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully it don't get delayed. Whenever it gets delayed, like this video will basically be around the same time, even if it gets delayed. So if y'all release that bitch in September, this video dropping in next September. We gotta pick it back up, because Crimes of Grindelwald was the one Wizarding World movie where I was like, I don't know about this one, Chief. Cinematography look good though.
This be one of your regular haunts? I don't have any regular haunts.
Just a flashback.
Oh, Muggle friends. No one must admit they make a
Yeah, speaking of cup of tea, I got mine right here.
Can you smell it?
Bro's over there just eating by himself. It's tough. Damn, bitch. Goddamn honeycomb animal, like. Jeez. I thought that was like a crystal type egg. I don't know what you looking at. What you looking at, Tina? What the fuck? Over here trying to, in this like fake ass Snape gear. Stop it. Oh, that's how he rock? Y'all are just keeping with that. Everyone can fly now. Is there a reason you need this creature? What the did they not just take you? Who the fuck did they just take? Oh. No, don't let that motherfucker loose this time. Bruh got little glasses. I'm asleep. Yeah, if you don't wake your ass up. I guess bruh just gonna be like, alright, I'll get us out of here myself. Yeah, that's kind of fine. Imagine waking up, like... Fantastic Beast. Excuse me. Fantastic Beast and the Secrets of Dumbledore. Yo. You better do some sacrificial ceremony, like.
Here to meet my brother, I expect.
What up, Albus?
So we're here to see Albus Dumbledore.
What up, Albufort?
That would be my...
You look like an AI right now, the way you moving.
It knows, you see.
Damn. That gotta be terrible.
If we don't stop him. Should you agree to do what I ask?
What's crazy is I said his brother looks like an AI and he was an AI.
Hey, we're...
Don't you? Yo. Get the hell out of here. You cut. You switch sides on us, man.
Hey, sweetheart. Brings you downtown.
I really hope you didn't spend all day coming up with that.
Oh, you want scary. Is that what you want?
I can tell she not the one, bruh.
You just aren't menacing enough.
I think I'm playing menacing. Am I not menacing?
Maybe.
If you got an ass.
Boy? Oh, jeez. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Well, we're not. It's a lady.
This looking like y'all about to go into like a Broadway musical right there.
They want an out on that one out.
Come now, Mr. Kowalski.
Nervous said you wizards don't exist. What a waste of
Money! You do. In fact, you were willing to put yourself in danger to save a perfect stranger.
Bars.
Thanks.
Much better, Jacob.
Hold on, dripped out okay?
I believe you know how this works, Jacob.
Does he though? Someone's just looking out the window the whole time.
Yeah, you know me, pal. I can't pass up a good portrait.
Mr. Scamander.
Hold on, how she walked in there got me a little hold on.
This is Bunty Broadacre, my indispensable assistant for the past 7 years.
8 years and 160.
Damn, B, you counting?
All right then. Oh, I imagine that you're all wondering why you find yourselves here.
Bro brought his pen with him.
Sorry. How do you confuse a guy that can see the future?
Countersight. Exactly. So the best plan being no plan.
Or many overlapping plans.
Thank you. That's better than that.
You know me right now?
In fact, Dumbledore asked that I give you something, Jacob.
Okay, so that alright, that in the trailer I'm like, dude, did I hold on? I think I reacted to the trailer. And then it like posted. Or I did post it, I don't remember. But I did react to it. No, it makes more sense. I'm like, why is he getting the wand? Yo, get your cheeks out my face. Hopefully you read that.
Tina's been made head of the American Horror Office. We know each other well. She's quite a remarkable woman.
So are you, baby girl.
Who wouldn't like our Johnsons?
What's her name? Like Lally or some shit. Damn, she's 6 feet. Stuff. Oh, she's in that. Okay, she in that little Netflix movie. Kind of remind me of Into the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse. You talking about GTA? Bro got that Severus nose. See, I was gonna say something when she first pulled up, but then they boxed the animal at the beginning. But she kind of bad. Hell no.
I thank you, Mr. Scamander.
I feel like you're gonna be up now. I know that you gonna be one for sure. The way you looking. She kind of bad, dude. The Tina? Oh, that's the okay. Yep. I like her. I like her.
Is hereby absolved of all his alleged crimes.
Of course. What did I say?
You're under arrest. All of you.
One down.
Who just got?
Not he.
Theseus thought he was a fucking one-man army.
We have to go. We have to go. Jacob, let's go.
Jacob, you the weakest one here, bro. Be quiet.
Evening, Aberforth.
Evening, Minerva. Apologies for calling.
Stop it.
Apology accepted.
This is not. Come on, bro. We're just gonna stick with it, huh?
That's the guy. Come here. Come here. Excuse me. Hey. That's the guy. You know,
I like how he grabbed his arm. He did not budge whatsoever. He said, "Come here."
I need this to see. I'm one of these.
Challenge. Besides, I'll have Jacob with me.
Not to worry. Professor Hicks's defensive magic is superb.
I know she called it down.
see no reason I can't make you one.
Yo, I got that little muggle mode on still, like.
If you leave it here.
Oh, no. I couldn't. Leave it. And I'll be needing more than one.
Can I have like 20?
He's always forgetting things. Just the other day he forgot he was married to me. Can you imagine?
You are a terrible liar.
Sent me here to spy on me. What would you like me to tell him? Queenie.
Let's hope you're a good occluments, like.
After you.
I gotta know who you are, cause you are sheesh. Like, she remind me of like Ana de Armas, and I like her. I like her. Oh damn, it's about to be her birthday in 2 days when I'm recording this. Credence, you're gonna get fucking slapped up, like. They tried to hype it up in the trailer like you stood a chance. You don't. No matter how cool they try to make you look.
To have no one. To always be alone.
It's you.
Exactly. It's like. Okay, never mind. Besides that one moment, bro, don't look like he even fazed by what you're doing.
My name is Aurelius.
He lied to you. Kindled your
Thank you. Thank you. Bruh's not even trying and botting you with handless magic. Like,
What he's told you isn't true. But we do share the same blood.
ow.
A Dumbledore.
So we're doubling down on this. What he told you wasn't true, but it's true.
I'm a magic zoologist. He's perfectly harmless. He's just a pet.
I know you're not eating those. The fuck? Ew. Okay, that's something different.
How will I know where to find him?
He's your brother?
You're lying. I knew she was familiar. She's in the peripherals. And I knew I liked her. You know what I'm saying? When I seen her in the first episode, I was like, hey. I'm not even gonna spoil it, but yeah, I can't say nothing about that if you haven't seen it. Speaking of, what's up, baby girl? Bruh's loving this a little too much.
Stand as a candidate. Let the people vote. When he loses, the people will have spoken. But deny them their voices. And those streets will run with blood.
See, look at her. She's smiling a little too much. Her and Grindelwald are perfect for each other. Well, in this particular scene. In this particular moment. Back up, my boy. I don't know what type of energy you on. And you got some cousins right here. That shit about to be big as fuck or something. Hell nah. Hell no. Y'all gonna have to hold the Cruciatus. Alright, let me chill. That's crazy how that just transitioned like that. Alright, y'all. It's a good thing that, like, when I do things that are over, like, 80 minutes, that, like, I cut in between or in the middle of it. We just lost the last, like, 20 minutes because, computer crashed. But, yeah. I don't remember much that I said or much that happened. Let me see. Let's see. They got out the little prison joint. Let's see. And then I was saying, listen, that's not McGonagall. So stop saying that. That's the main thing that I was really talking about.
We'll prepare you a delicious dinner.
And then,
Own recipe.
yep, and then he started his own recipe, and I said, you should have filled up while you was at Hogwarts, cause what the fuck is that?
If you want it.
No, thank you.
Never had something that looks so repellent and tasted so delicious.
Who is this little one? Do you mind?
She's chilling.
And then I said, yeah, she is just chilling, and then a crash right there.
How good of a person one tries to be.
I like how you looking right now. Okay, that's the only way that it could be legitimate. That was the only way that could be true. Any other thing is, like, unacceptable. Couldn't be a brother or a cousin or Dumbledore's kid. Okay. But that's still not McGonagall, so can't let that one slide.
Phoenix Ash. The bird comes to him because he's dying. I know the sign.
Okay, bet. Yeah, like, with him here, you definitely can't. Oh, I think I said this and it got cut out when it came to Queenie. Like, I don't want to hear any like, oh, it's kind of like, Snape's art, because one, we already did it, and especially if we do it, well, I guess he doesn't have the love element. Come on, bro. Wait, because y'all got me fucked up. Hold on. Alright, bruh. Check this out. Alright. Sectum Sempra was Snape's own spell with his own counters, or his own curse with his own counter curse. Now, unless this is saying this is just putting the blood back in his body and then comes his counter curse, then we need to stop it, bro. We need to stop it right now. I don't remember you making this video, but I'm gonna have to check it out real quick. Hopefully you don't. I'll keep that in my tab, dude, because I don't know if you're gonna say some shit about the end of the movie. Granted, anytime there's videos talking about crimes against the world, secrets of Dumbledore, I just kind of ignored it. But I see at least one other person had the same thought process as I did. Forget it. I'm gonna look at it right now.
At HP thing.
Oh, here goes this right here. Here goes this right here. Can you fucking highlight, stupid ass shit?
Nara Senator is the only known defense treatment for Sectum Sempra, and it's used to ease the blood flow, heal the wound, and remove the effects of the curse.
Yeah, because I remember it being like a 3-part kind of spell. All right, back to our normal broadcast.
That night was another chillin'.
Oh.
Ooh, it's like a 3-card Mahani thing. Like a shell game thing. Like a short con.
They don't know what you're talking about, bruh.
Oh, guessing. So the chillin gets to the ceremony safe. If by
So this some fake ass Seven Potter shit.
still alive, we should consider our efforts a success.
For the record, nobody ever died playing 3-card Mahani.
Mr. Kowalski, you and I will proceed together first.
Hey, you better go. You gonna be next to one of the greatest wizards who ever lived.
We cannot be deceived. Let the children unite us.
I mean, it can't be deceived, but can the people be deceived? Yeah, I'm voting Santos, man.
Where to next? Oh, this is where I leave you.
Oh, that's tough. Say goodbye. Nice little round 1. Fight. Bruh just turned you into a mural. This looked like where Ahsoka was at in The Mandalorian. Spoiler alert, sorry. Hopefully when this video drop, you know what I'm saying, we at least got a release date on that. And hopefully it's dropping soon. I know that was a little shaky. What the fuck happened? How did y'all go from winning to being captured? That shit look about dry. Oh, that's the... I can't even remember what it's called right now, dude. Shit, don't look like he got long. He got about until like the credits, maybe. They gotta be Tina. Queenie, get out of here.
He's wrong. No one was gonna have room in there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Look at him trying to rizz her up. What the f... Like some different.
I can take you up.
No, ma'am. You can...
The High Council. If you just follow me.
I'm sorry, why would
No, thank you. Thank you, exactly.
I know what you have in the case, Mr. Scamander.
Just Cap, I don't trust you. You just look like some serial killer, dude. Like, no emotions. Least evil smirk. No way he just laid all of y'all out. I like how no one's questioning Newt running up these stairs. No way it's bowing. Case is about to be about empty. It's tough. No way. You're lying. Okay. Wow. What did she do? I'm legitimately asking because I thought unforgivable curses are irreversible.
He doesn't want to leave you.
He wants to control.
He just wants you to follow.
I know they didn't just bring you in this movie for the small cameo. What did you just do?
This can't be allowed to stand. The vote must be taken again. Come on, Anton. Do something.
Oh, that's the okay. I thought you picked up that one and then it just died. It's gonna bow in front of like Newt or Jacob. Don't bow in front of Dumbledore, cause we can stop it right here. All right. I tried to not say anything earlier. I was like, you know what? The movie got your name in it. But listen, Dumbledore is a fantastic fantastic wizard, but a terrible person. He was basically what Grindelwald is what he was gonna be if it wasn't for the death of his sister. Later down the line, okay, we'll say during the, First Wizarding War, okay, we'll let you have that one, buddy. And only reason since your sister and your death, you never went beyond the headmaster of Hogwarts was because you're afraid of your, well, I guess you can say that's knowing your own like weakness, but you were afraid of being thirsty for power again. So we'll give you that you know what you are. Then, granted, sacrifice must be made, but you promised to keep Harry safe and just raised him. All this time, you were raising him like a pig for slaughter. That was a terrible impression, dude. It wasn't an impression, but like, I was just trying to say the exact words. What else? Yeah. Terrible brother. Terrible person. Great wizard. Yeah, stand up. You're just about to get bodied. Oh, because? Okay, alright. Man, they look like they fighting word at the beginning of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It's my baby, man. It's my baby. You about to skedaddle so fast. Where did all the people go?
I owe you an apology. It was never my intent for you to suffer the Cruciatus curse. Yeah. He sought to kill, I sought to protect. Our spells met. Let's call it fate.
Okay.
No more than 8 minutes on the Kalachkis.
Yes, okay.
Look at that sweet kid. He doesn't know the difference between plastic sheet and go wonky.
I don't even know what that is.
We went over about something else, huh?
Can't imagine what you're talking about.
Tina finna show up like, what's good? We're having a wedding inside of a bakery.
Best man, I gather.
You've done something to your head.
I was literally about to say. I've been telling you, you look good. Okay, all right. Cool.
What about me? How do I look?
All right.
Alright, you did fine.
Yeah, I'm glad you know. All right.
No, it's all good. Yep.
Look at her, head ass. You just gonna camp outside, bro? Alright, y'all. It's gonna be it for this one. It was alright, man. It was alright. Now, I think Crimes of Grindelwald was, out of all the Wizarding World movies, was the only bad one. Maybe one of the Harry... Nah. I'm gonna say this was like the second worst, but it was just alright. And everything else was good. I actually like Fantastic Beasts. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's on one of my channels, but I don't know if it's unlisted or privated. Oh, damn. I'm not gonna say which one it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to actually like listen to what I said and listen to my reason. Instead of just like going through every single movie and book and just being like, oh yeah, that happened in this one. But I said curse or cursed child, and then I said Crimes of Grindelwald, and then I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. It was I'm gonna just say the ones that I had here. It was Cursed Child, Crimes of Grindelwald, Chamber of Secrets movie, Chamber of Secrets book, and then Crimes of Grindelwald, and then right above it, Half-Blood Prince movie. Now, the only reason I put Half-Blood Prince movie is because, like, I like the confrontation with Snape and Harry, even though he's like, I'm the Half-Blood Prince, and it's just like, we didn't spend any time in the movie during doing this. And then, like, there's a couple moments that I liked. There's just a few moments that I just liked better than many of the moments in Secrets of Dumbledore. And before you say, oh, well, Chambers of Secret, it's kind of a struggle to get through for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not one of those people who has like unreasonable biases. Like, people be like, for instance, if we say Star Wars movie, oh, A New Hope, it was the one that started off, so it's the best one. Now, granted, people most likely say Empire Strikes Back, but like, I'm not gonna say something's the best because it was the first one to happen. That's just automatically given some sort of bias. So just because Chamber of Secrets was the second one, or Sorcerer Philosopher's Stones was the first one, that don't make them go high on a list. But yeah, this was alright. It was decent. This would be something that, like, if I got old girl coming over, you know what I'm saying, I'll turn on a movie. But like, it wouldn't be like, oh, let me go watch, the Harry Potter films, and like, I'll just watch them by myself. Like, I don't think I'd ever, unless I'm on a date, or unless I'm like a movie night with friends, like, I don't think I would ever watch it again. I might watch scenes from it. I might watch some type of recap if I'm going into the next movie. I don't even know when that's gonna happen, the title or the plot of it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you like the video, sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been Action by the world's coolest nerd, and I'm out. Peace.